Hold on a minute here. We have to make a few changes here. And yeah, that's it. And it's time for Magma WKs. Hello, this is Magma WK once again. Wow, that intro almost seemed professional. And we are going to do a solo Red Mage challenge for the original Final Fantasy on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Just go ahead and give you a little bit of the background while I set up here. I am recording this not as it goes, however I will in the future videos. I have already recorded some footage because it takes a little while to set up, and I thought I'd take the time to explain what Final Fantasy is all about. It's basically role-playing. This is one of the first role-playing games other than Dragon Warrior and those on earlier computer systems. And right here we're going to go ahead to our weapon shop and get our Red Mage repaired. He can use a rapier, whatever you pronounce it, for magma. Missing an old A, but forget that. And just to show you the statistics, he's pretty well balanced. Strength, agility, intelligence, vitality, and luck being a little low, but those won't make a huge difference except in running. Luck involves running. Strength, you can guess. Agility, you can guess dodging. And vitality, of course, is health. So we get him the chain armor. A red mage is what you'd call a black mage and a white mage divided by 2. Plus he's a little bit better. He does get some of the more advanced but not the super advanced spells. However, there's some spells he just cannot get. So we're going to start out with the sleep spell, the slep spell, and the lit spell, lightning, level 1. Lightning does approximately 10 to 40 damage on a single foe. They'll do more against those that are weak against it, especially the aquatic. And sleep affects all enemies, hopefully. And we're going to go ahead and equip the weapon and armor here. And my first tip, I forgot to equip them! Oh boy. And I'll be showing you a bloopers reel later on there. And as you can see, it increased his other stats, his damage, hit chance. That seems low, but it's not in these early stages. His orb basically meaning how much armor he has and evasion. Whether or not to go a light or a heavy build, I think I'll stay with a heavy build throughout, because he will be taking multiple hits here. And should I get a heal potion? Heal pot for when you need healing. We do not condone drug use in our videos, so let's go outside and speed up our footage a little bit here. And while we get our imp friends to kill off our 3 black mages that we do not need for this solo challenge, I shall explain the company that made Final Fantasy, Squaresoft. Squaresoft was in huge trouble when they made Final Fantasy. This was their all or nothing basket, and I do have a video on the history on my favorites under video game history. But basically, they wanted to do a one better than Dragon Warrior, involving multiple party members and a huge epic adventure involving the elementals, which will later become cliche as far as fire, earth, wind, and water. Those are the orbs you are to fill in this game. But instead, you're stuck on a dinky little island, and this king says, "Go defeat Garland and save the princess, and I will build you a bridge so you may go to the other islands, because I am too cheap to afford a navy." Alright, that's what it seems like anyway. And what I'm doing is I'm using an item which has no effect until the imps try to kill off the black mages, but it seems the black mages are a little bit more durable than we expected here. With their one damage punches, imps have 8 hit points, and they can hit from 1 to 8 hit points depending on your armor. Occasionally, monsters and yourself do get critical hits, along with your typical misses. So I think we're almost through this, and we're actually going to win this battle miraculously somehow. But I don't want to win too many battles before we start, officially, because the challenge was to win against Garland at level 1, my red mage, Magma, at level 1. So let's find some more imps, and here's one of my mistakes here. I forgot to rearrange my characters by the select button, and now I got Magma in front here. And I'm tempted to skip out on this video here, but let's go ahead and describe a little bit more about Final Fantasy for those who don't know. Besides your weapons, your spells, there are also other ways to harm your enemies, such as using items or using enhancing spells to affect your melee, which is also a nice concept. As far as stat altering, you don't have to straight out kill your enemies with damage hits. You can also use one-hit spells such as Break, which should later be named Stone, Poison, Bane, or be able to outright stop them or paralyze them while you do your damage. And finally we got rid of that last black mage there, and hopefully Magma can run from this, but first he's going to take out a few of them so he can run easier. No, it does not affect your chance to run, but if I fail, which I'm going to do multiple times, they all don't get a free turn on me. And I'm going to try to run here several times, and it's going to be a pain because of my low luck. Now, thieves can run almost every single time except against boss fights. That's just one of their attributes there. I'll explain the other classes later on as we are playing the game. But we finally made it. Close call. Magma WK, signing off. Next time, we face Garland in his Temple of Chaos.